Hey y'all, it's Prinshell from Houston. I'm going to show y'all how I installed this V-part wig on my client Rihanna. I feel like I still have to say it's Prinshell from Houston because a lot of people still do not know how to pronounce my name. And it's like two syllables, y'all. It's like Prinshell. It's so easy. I know it looks so crazy when you see it written on a piece of paper because you ain't seen it before, but it's just so easy. Prinshell. Prinshell. And I am in Houston, Texas. I'm located in Houston, Texas. I provide services in Houston, Texas. In Houston, Texas only for the time being. Like, I don't plan on leaving Houston, but I am no longer located in North Carolina. I'm so sorry, but I am only located in Houston, Texas. Okay, now we got that out the way. My client Rihanna here has been coming to me for almost maybe right at 10 years. And in that 10 years, she has had three beautiful babies and has recently gone through nursing school, and her hair has taken a toll. So we are in operation grow it out. So we cut it really short to get a lot of the damage off, and now we're just growing it back out with wigs and really like low tension protective styles. And this style has been proven to grow her hair out. So that's what we're doing. I'm braiding her hair down just as if I'm doing a sew in. I like for the foundation to be very flat because my clients do wear these wigs for at least 6 weeks. They're able to take them off, put them back on themselves. They can shampoo these braids as long as they sit under the dryer to let them dry completely. But um, I just prefer the wigs over a sew in any day because it is just less tension all over. It's less thread all over the hair, and it looks just as flat. This is a wig that I'm using. It's from unice.com. It's a V-part wig. The texture is kinky straight, and it is 16 inches. This wig is I love this wig so much. You guys, I use blonde thread on the braids because they're gonna be hidden by the wig anyway. But most women have a husbands, cousins, brothers, whoever to take their braids down and help them, and I like to help them in that process. Um, because I've had too many clients come back with chunks of hair missing because somebody didn't took they sewing down and they didn't cut the hair thinking they couldn't thread. So we're gonna use blonde thread. We're gonna help them out. We're gonna help the husbands and cousins and everybody out. So ain't nobody fussing. I put oil on the scalp before I put the wig on. On some clients don't need it. Some do. My preference. Some clients' preference. So this is just a mixture of jojoba and grapeseed oil, and it goes on the scalp only, y'all. Now I'm installing the wig. As you can see here, I'm putting that comb on the second braid, not the first one. It's going to be too much tension if it's on that first braid because you want the wig to be secure, not tight. Okay. We're not trying to give people no headache. But again, she does take her wig off at night. And then I just snap the two little combs at the top on each side to the braid at the top, and that's it. Some of my clients do get this wig sewn down, some don't. She did not because she wanted to take it off. Um, so as you can see, this wig looks very natural. It looks like her hair blown out. But I'm gonna get that thing straight, okay? Straight. I like to go through with my Dyson blow dryer just to get the extra kinks out of the roots of the wig. It makes it a lot easier when you're straightening it, just to get the extra kinks out as much as you can before you start straightening. Because if your flat iron is up too high, even though this is human hair and it's really good hair, if your flat iron is up too high, you can melt this hair. So just remember, y'all, is you don't want to ruin somebody's investment. So don't have them flat irons up too high. But I like to go maybe track by track or every two tracks when I'm straightening this wig because I want it to be straight, and I want it to have all the body. And I just want it to look like the client's hair. That's the goal. So the goal is to not look like you have a wig on. So I'm gonna go through track by track. And as you can see, it straightens very well. Like you do have to put some work into it. But it straightens very well. She just recently bought another wig because I recorded this some time ago. Y'all can see my hair is a lot shorter if y'all pay attention. um, she has already bought her second one, and we cut it shorter, like in a lob, and we curl it with like waves and all that. But I'm straightening her hair to blend with the wig, just a little bit of leave out that we had out. Um, And then I'm gonna go through and trim this wig. That's another thing I like about wigs is because when you're doing sew-ins, you gotta lay the sew-ins track by track. And if you cutting up somebody's bundles, you gotta lay them things the same way sometimes to get that same look. So we ain't gotta do all that. This wig, after you cut it this one time, it's gonna look like this all the time. We ain't gotta triple it, nothing else like that. So when I cut wigs, I will tell y'all this. I point cut wigs. I don't cut wigs straight across because it's gonna look real fake across the ends. So in the thick areas, like right in the back, I point cut it. And then when I get on the side where it's kind of thin at, y'all see me just go straight across. So it's just my preference on how I do them. I want it to look natural. So also when I cut the layers on the wig, you'll see that I do like a sweeping motion and not just like a regular look chop chop like I would any other wig. I think I'm about to do it right now. Yeah. So look, sweep, sweep, sweep. It's like a sweeping motion when I cut the wig because the wig is also laid track by track, and if you were to cut it like you would regular layers with a straight line, you'll it's gonna look like stairs at the bottom of the wig the way the hair lays. So that's just stuff that you learn over time. I'm just putting some big body wave curls in there for her to get some body and some movement, and then so she don't have to do much to the wig when she gets home. She can put rollers in this thing, put it on a little foam head, and put a bonnet on her braids and go to sleep. Her leave out, she can tie that down with a regular bandana or a satin cap, and it's gonna stay straight. Her hair does relatively well um, when it's straight anyway. So yep, I'm just putting curls in all the way around. One thing about this hair, y'all, it does mimic natural hair very well. So if you are out in humidity and all of that, this hair does swell. But not to not don't think that you're about to have an afro with it, but it does mimic our hair very well. So if your hair was to swell at the top, the leave out, trust me, that hair is too. So it's gonna look like you just got a blow dry all over. So that's why I love this hair so much because it does not give you that really shiny look to where sometimes our hair don't match with that. So this kinky straight is perfect because you can shampoo this and just blow dry your hair and still pull it back and it still can look really good. So I put a little edge tame on the front and y'all look at this. Look at her. This is so beautiful. It looks really good. Again, it's not tight. I continue to ask her the whole time, you sure it's not tight? You sure it's not tight? Is it pulling anywhere? Just so y'all know, it's not tight. But it's I can't even get my words right. It looks really good. It looks so natural. I'm gonna show y'all the front. I know y'all want to see the front. I know y'all want to see. Let me see that leave out. Let me see what that look like. But look at the body. It just looks so good. You just see her confidence, just like, girl, look at me. Yes. I'm about to turn her around. I promise. Look, hey, y'all look at her skin. She glowing. Her skin is beautiful. But look at it. Y'all can see the leave out. Look, there it is again. Leave out. Okay. I get the check. I get a little check. It look natural. Did that. But it's so pretty. It's these wigs are so light too, y'all. They're not like heavy. Like a lot of people may think these are heavy wigs, but it's so light. Um, so it's a good summertime wig, wintertime, whenever you want it. You can wand curl this. There's so many possibilities with this wig. So y'all go look it up, unice.com. This is their kinky straight texture. And look at her. Her husband liked it too. Her husband liked it. Her kids like it. And she got boys too. So they be like, oh, mommy pretty. She pretty all the time. Prinshell's hands, come see me. Bye.